Hello world, GB Pirate here. Today we're going to take a look at the July 2022 Company of Heroes 3 pre-alpha. The best part about this pre-alpha is that it's free and available to anyone so long as you have an internet connection, a Steam account, and an hour or two of free time. I'm excited for this pre-alpha because we're getting a taste of CO3's second single-player offering, a story-driven mission-by-mission campaign from the perspective of the German Afrika Korps. This is something that hasn't been done in a CO game before. We're getting an Axis campaign where the Germans are on the offensive, set in an earlier period than any other previous campaign, barring a few missions in CO2's original Soviet campaign. I'm going to take us through the introductory 2 videos, so you'll all know what to expect when you've downloaded the test, but if you'd rather just get to the mission, you can go ahead and skip to that chapter in the video. First, we're going to hear from Steve tell us about this pre-alpha and some details about the entire campaign. Then a very special content creator will give new and veteran players a lowdown on this particular mission. Afterwards, I'm going to give some tips on getting the game to run as smoothly as possible. Keep in mind this is an early build, so optimization isn't the greatest, and while I personally haven't experienced any catastrophic bugs, there are bound to be some out there. Alright, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Steve, executive producer on Company of Heroes 3. Welcome to our Company of Heroes 3 co-development Mission Alpha. This Mission Alpha is our first look at one mission from our North African operation. For the first time, players will be able to control the much requested Afrika Korps, which includes both German and Italian forces. You'll battle through the deserts of Libya and Egypt, commanding squads of gustatory infantry alongside panzer tanks and semovente assault guns. Not only that, but you get to try out new mechanics such as tank riding, towing, traversable trenches, as well as improved vehicle profiles. The mission in this alpha presents a battle near the town of Ajdabia in western Libya in January 1942. Commanding the Afrika Korps, you'll fight to entrap the enemy and destroy the withdrawing forces. Again, this is still an early work in progress, and we still got a lot of work to do before the game launches later this year. So expect a few bumps in the road. We're releasing this Mission Alpha for you to test it out and provide your feedback. If you are new to Company of Heroes or haven't played in a little while, check out the Battle Tips video in the main menu. Also, be sure to hit spacebar during gameplay to bring up the full tactical pause menu and set up some precision plays when the action ramps up. We'd love to hear your feedback, so we're really looking forward to hearing from you on the co-development forums over at community.companyofheroes.com. Have fun, and thanks for helping us make the best Company of Heroes game yet.
Greetings, comrades. My name is Skippy, and I've been creating Company of Heroes content for over 5 years. Today, I have the pleasure of introducing you to the CO3 Mission Alpha. In this mission, we'll be pushing out the British forces with the long-requested Afrika Korps. A few of the units we get to see so far are Panzer Pioneers, Panzer Grenadiers, HMG-34, LEIG support gun, PaK-38 AT gun, Flak 36 88mm gun, recovery vehicle, Stug 3D, the Panzer III tank, and the Panzer III flame variant. Plus, our first chance to play with Italian units, the Guastatori, which are combat engineers, and the L6 40 light tank. We get to experience a few new mechanics for the first time as well, including towing, tank riding, and vehicle recovery. The Afrika Korps is a faction built around mobility as their key strength. Your army can consist of multiple trucks that bring reinforcements, emplacements, and repairs directly to the front line. To start, it's wise to have a backbone of at least 2 to 3 frontline infantry. From the headquarters building, create a few Panzer Grenadiers to get your army rolling. The mission will also direct you to create an LEIG-18 support gun, which is an artillery piece that comes in handy against static troops and support weapons later on. If you're not as familiar with Company of Heroes, entering your first engagement can be a bit overwhelming, as the action will unfold rather quickly. With this in mind, to play at your own pace, press spacebar to enable a full tactical pause at any time. This will freeze the game and allow you to issue multiple commands at once. When you're done issuing orders, press spacebar again and watch the action unfold. Success depends on using combined arms to overrun the enemy. Use smoke from the Panzer III or from the LEIG-18 support gun to hide your advance. Some units, such as your tanks, can fire without vision by using attack ground or pressing E and clicking into the fog of war. This can be an effective way to clear the garrison buildings even if you don't have line of sight. In turn, the bundle grenade from the Panzer Grenadier can be devastating to British support weapons. When engaging in tank fights, note that the increased chances of penetration will apply on all shots to the sides and rear. This makes positioning your armor rather important. Using reverse on vehicles can be critical to keep your front armor facing the enemy. When the health on your tanks get low, it's time to pull back and get them into fighting shape. Your engineers and recovery vehicle can both assist in repairs, which is a major asset you should use to your advantage. And for the first time ever, a faction's mainline infantry also have a repair ability, but keep in mind that it's a little bit slower. If your infantry gets dangerously low on health, select and press retreat on that squad to send them back to the HQ or nearest outpost. Not only is it more expensive to build new squads, your veteran units have enhanced benefits on the battlefield, so keeping them alive is much more efficient. On the right, you'll notice specific army abilities at your disposal that will become unlocked as you advance in the mission. This is where you can call in the two available Italian units, the Guastatori and the L640 light tank, along with a Luftwaffe strafe or bombing run, which definitely comes in handy during the last part of the mission. Company of Heroes 3 now gives an advantage to units with the high ground. Use the vertical nature of the landscape to gain the upper hand over unsuspecting enemy troops. Thanks for watching, and I hope these tips help you when playing the Afrika Korps for the first time. Visit community.companyofheroes.com to join the co-development program and provide feedback directly to Relic. You can also join their Discord or follow @Company of Heroes on your favorite social channel for more. So if you're a fan of Company of Heroes, find me on YouTube and Twitch by searching Skippyfx, and I'll show you just how fun this game can be.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was Steven Skippyfx giving us all a great introduction to this build and some new things you're going to see in this mission alpha. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a look at the graphics section here. Now, I've tried playing at various settings, and they all seem to have some positives and negatives. Keep in mind I'm playing it on a laptop with an NVIDIA GTX 1070 and a 7th generation Intel CPU. Now, Relic recommends playing at 1080p for best results. I've tried playing at max graphics and minimum graphics at 1080p and 1440p or 4K or 2K, and I can say that there's a difference in frames, but no option delivers a steady frame rate. So when everything's minimized at 1080p, I get the highest frames, and at maximum settings at 2K, I get the lowest frames. Not unexpected. But even at the maximum settings in 2K resolution, I was getting between 20 and 30 frames per second overall, while at the lowest graphical settings and 1080p, I was getting between 45 and 60. However, the frame rates aren't constant, so the game won't be super smooth either way. I talk about this a bit in the playthrough, but one thing I did discover during the playthrough that you'll see is significant audio issues. I was playing at minimum graphics and 1080p, and I encountered this strange issue much more than at any other visual setting and other times I've tested the graphics. And it wasn't just like I do it for 20 seconds and decide to quit. It was like, I'd play the first part of the sequence, like the first 5 or 10 minutes of the mission, right? So the other thing to note is I left the audio quality at medium all the time, never changed that. This was always wide because I've got like stereo headphones, but yeah, so I don't really know what's causing the sound issue. It's just I experience it most often at the low resolution, 1080p resolution and like minimum graphics. So I just really don't know what the issue is, Just before we get started, I wanted to share a couple of screenshots with you. This first one is at 2K resolution with the game settings at maximum. And the second screenshot here is the game settings at 2K resolution, the same resolution, 1440p, but the graphic settings are changed to minimum. I don't know if changing them in a game like this actually changes everything. However, when I put both of the images side by side, you can really notice some big changes here. The models look more rough. Note the absence of shadows and the overall coarser lighting, especially on the Panzer III tanks. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. And I think, yeah, this screen never changes, but just, 4 more helpful tips. If you've never played Company of Heroes before, good luck. It's very straightforward. It's not too difficult, I don't think. But it does get a little crazy in the end. Biggest, most exciting thing, I think, is this tactical pause feature that'll really help new players sort of get accustomed to Co and really let you play at your own pace. Alright, let's go.
Italian troops have engaged the British forces nearby. They're fighting hard, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed. We need to provide support by pushing forward with our panzers.
Alright, tank riding looks cool, but a little wonky there. A little wonky, yeah. Definitely Panzer IIIs. Nice. It's a bit of a bug, it's still shooting. There we go. Alright. Bring these guys up. I like to control group all my infantry, because infantry is super important in this game. Alright, and this is a Matilda. Sorry, really quick, actually, tactical pause here. Let's just see what's going on in the UI. So, cool enough that we got Matilda. I like these sort of profiles for the units. It's just, I don't know if it takes up too much space. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this stuff, but I do like this new additional armor widget sort of thing. I like how you get the values for the armor, and Company of Heroes for the first time now has side armor, so you can see those different values there. You can see the HP, see the XP. Hopefully, this will tell you the actual benefits that veterancy gives you. If you don't know, veterancy is sort of a reward for keeping your tanks or your squads alive. So that's why you have the retreat mechanic and reversing vehicles, things like that. So let's go over to the Panzer III. Same deal here. A lot less frontal armor compared to the Matilda. Hopefully this will give us like weapon stats. We got a machine gun upgrade, MG34. Very typical, unit controls over here. This is your focus vehicle. So if you have this selected, your unit won't fire infantry. Fire at will, hold fire. Panzer Grenadiers here. Very terrifying Aryan portrait. It's high HP for individual models. I think the CO2 standard was 80. You can see there it's 95 per model. Yeah, like Skippy mentioned, you got the rudimentary repair on your Panzer Grenadiers. But actually the Panzer Elite Infantry had repairs. That's a little fact check there. Anti-tank grenade, focus fire, passive ability. When in proximity to allied vehicles, the squad gains increased durability and accuracy. Interesting. Alright, let's go.
Move! Pick up those feet!
When I get along the side here, when I get that, yeah, there we go, a little, come on, turn, where are you going? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, probably a little close to the map edge there, that's why you had some, oh, and I see, I had the fire at will off, that makes sense. Yeah, there are some sound bugs like you just heard. I don't know what the issue is. I'm not a computer doctor.
The British anti-tank gun is a formidable threat. Eliminate it.
British anti-tank gun somewhere around here. Okay. Focus on the Stewart. Oh, he exploded. Okay. Let's focus on the Stewarts there. Oh, here we go. We'll put a grenade here. Let's go like their hats. So, really quick thing. So I think even though these guys are in heavy cover, they're still getting this negative UI bit here because they're being shot up by these guys who have the height advantage here. They have, not only cover, but they have height advantage. So I think that's something in the UI that we're going to have to flush out where, how do you portray this situation when you also got, say, another squad here that's firing at them, right? How do you account for for those multiple variables? The Humber's going down.
Defeated the British forces, but more
We
are
need to
expected
retreat.
to
We're
arrive
gonna die.
soon.
Oh, they retreated. Okay,
Return
we're
to
good.
headquarters and deploy additional troops immediately. Our Italian allies are engaged with the British force attacking from the east. Our goal is to flank and entrap the enemy by capturing two key locations. The trench network to the east is preventing us from pushing northward, while the northeastern fuel depot is vital to support our armor. Whatever happens, we must not let the enemy withdraw to Benghazi. Flank and trap the British forces, then eliminate whatever troops remain.
Okay, cool. I like that. Very Co 1 vibe. It's a little bright for my liking. I don't like everything is so white, but Co 1 did have this sort of film grain kind of on the sides or edges of the map. I think that's really cool. But again, it's a little too bright for me. But yeah, we're going to be just doing a little offensive action here and see how it goes.
What do you require? Get to our
Okay,
destination.
Pioneers always control Group 1. Fully Panzer Grenadier. LEG. Really quick, let's look at the base here. So, headquarters, Panzer Army Command. Okay. Well, this is interesting. So you got Panzer 3L, Walking Stuka, Tiger. They're disabled. I don't know if it's because it's just this part of the mission or if I can't call them in at all. Interesting thing, it also says you get towed flat guns. Oh, this is the headquarters. My bad. Brain fire. Okay, Kradschützen. I'm pretty sure this is a holdover UI asset because that's a Kübelwagen, not a Kradschützen. Panzer Grenadier, like we just did. Panzer Pioneer Squad. We have one of those guys. And half track. That's exciting. That's going to be. I miss those PE Panzer Elite half track raids. This is the light support company. So we got Assault Grenadiers, armed with MP40s, MG34, medical truck, half track. That again looks like an OKW asset from Co 2. For the little image there, I'm sure that's work in progress. We got 20mm flat gun. That's interesting. Pack 38. I think the model is actually a Pack 40, so that's some discrepancy they got to resolve between the UI and the game. Here's that LEG that we're producing. You can see the unit build queue here. These are your command points. Yeah. Let's get going. I'm going to set a rally point here by selecting the building and right-clicking.
The recovery vehicle allows us to strengthen our forces by restoring disabled vehicles. Currently, we can restore either a Sturmgeschütz assault gun or a Panzer equipped with a flame projector.
Some visual bug here. Interesting.
We're
All right.
gear. We have a heading.
Get take care of behind defenses here.
You moving to location. On the
Okay,
double.
let's get this Stug. Okay, you got grenade. Oh, we already saw this. The Panzer Grenadiers. We'll upgrade this machine gun.
Let me guess. Winter coats?
No brainer, right? Let's watch the little half-track dudes work. But yeah, the CY is really juts out at you. Oh, this is cool. Okay, we gotta like. There's the Italians in the background. We gotta like Frankenstein it, right? Just run electricity through it. You just zap the tank and it magically, you know, it comes back to life.
Our primary goal is to flank the British forces to cut off their escape. In order to achieve that goal, we must capture two locations, the trenches and the fuel refinery.
We stand ready to receive orders.
Oh, can I
Utility vehicle confirmed.
get the Stug and the Flame Panzer? Oh, okay, we got our first engagement here. We're gonna wait for the AI to set up the machine gun, then we're gonna bombard. Where are they setting up? Are we gonna get behind the cover here? Okay, it looks like about there. Our tanks up. Munitions cache here. Behind the cover. Let's use our smoke and block that MG. See where they have a anti-tank rifle. I think that's what that is. Okay, nice. Oh, let's get you repaired. Let's get rid of that machine gun. Come on. Let's bring you up. These Storm Pioneers. But yeah, I find you can hear that that audio bug. I find that happens a lot more when I'm playing on the lower graphic settings, but I'm just not really sure what would be causing that. Retreat. Let's real quick before we keep going. I really want to get the Guasatori. The L6 is cool, but I feel like we already have 3 tanks. I kind of want another infantry squad so we can cap points. And they look terrifying, almost like a. I can't think of what it is, but I'm thinking of like some kind of Star Wars alien. Like big buggy eyes and a scary looking face. Alright, let's capture this point. Let's get our tank going. It's the Flampanzer. What is that? Missing entity name. Yeah, that's the boys AT rifle. There's a guy in here. Oh shit. Let's use this ability, point blank strike. Let's just blap him. Oh, or we're just gonna flame him to death. Oh, yeah, they're not doing so good. So artillery, I don't think it's really gonna hurt our vehicles. Okay, let's bring you back. You're getting shot at. That's not what we want. Let's get our half track up here and repair. Yeah, I was just listening there. It was really all janky. All right, let's see what these guys look like. Very scary. Yeah, these guys, they're hiding. One of them is hiding under your bed. He's gonna come get you. Or he's hiding in your closet or something. You guys are gonna haunt me. All right. And they have an anti-emplacement package. 2 Flammenwerfer 35s, 35. Okay, high explosive tactical charges, wire cutters, and minesweeper. These guys are like super engineers. Holy shit. Okay. Let's keep going. No, we're repairing you. That's right. Bringing you up here. We're gonna make you command group 3. Construct an aid post. That'd be cool.
Pioneers! Come on, Jerry! Try again!
Do they have machine guns or?
Direct hit! Move!
Oh no, they're suppressed. Oh, that was cool. That falling animation there. Where are they getting? Oh shit. Okay, that's not good. Let's throw a smoke grenade.
Follow my lead! Pioneers!
Block that machine gun's line of sight. Oh, this is almost. That's a big range. Holy cow. That's like 20 meters or something.
Waiting your command.
This is definitely not going to be in multiplayer, you know, 1-to-1 unit stats. Oh shit. There goes that building. Man, that is cool. A little piece of rebel. Come on, Stu. Do your work. Yeah, this Flying Hunter is very strong. I like this color though. That's like a reddish orange. Dang, he's toast. Alright,
Orders
get
incoming.
this squad. One thing, this is at the quarters. One thing they added now in Co 3 is this auto reinforce. So if you retreat your infantry squad, you don't even have to come back and hit like the F key and reinforce. You literally bring them back, and then you look at the unit card, or maybe you pull up the tactical map. I guess they don't have the tactical map, but you pull up the tactical map like in Co 2, and all you got to do is select your squad and bring them into the front. You don't even have to go back to your base. You know, you can just click them, you know, select them right here, and you're good to go. Like right here, auto reinforce 2 on this on the aid station. But let's repair our tanks.
Orders acknowledged.
Let's reinforce our squads. Actually, I don't think we can reinforce the extra at pop cap. All right, well, we'll just try our best.
To either. Get information.
We're gonna repair you. We're gonna repair you. Yeah, I don't want to. I'd love to have a machine gun, but I just literally don't have the pop cap for it.
Pioneers understood.
Let's get these repairs going.
Beginning repairs.
Forgot this. So yeah, they have advanced repair right here, just like the
We are ready
Panzer
and
Pioneers. Oh
waiting.
no, wait. They have standard repair. So these guys have like super repair. And these guys have like basic rudimentary repair. I don't know what it says. It's rudimentary repairs are slower and less effective. I don't know what less effective means because I'm pretty sure it still heals your tank back to full health.
Plenty of ground to cover. Build up. We've got our orders.
You know, I'm not really sure what. Maybe
Come on, man.
in Co 1 there was a manpower cost to repairing, so maybe
This will hold you for a while.
I don't know if there's a manpower cost to repairing in Co 3. I don't know if they've done that. All right, so we're gonna put our infantry support gun here. As you can see on the mini map, it's covering all of that. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. Do a little recon. So when we put our support gun here, we can actually help our Italian friendlies out, and we can reorient it this way.
Heading to your grid point.
Tread carefully, men. There are mine markers nearby. With the right equipment, our Panzer Pioneers can detect and defuse mines.
So these guys have a minesweeper.
Let's put it to use.
Oh, okay. We're gonna.
Keep up your right to cover time.
Oh no, we can't activate the mine.
What will it be?
Oh, but the sweep away pretty fast. That's good.
We have the task. What? Pay attention. Marching with haste.
Panzer on standby.
Shall we take it? I want an
Okay.
orderly advance.
Cool. Okay, we're gonna.
Don't stop.
Where's the edge? Oh, it's only this. Is the UI lying to me?
Move it, crew.
Yeah, you can see this goes like the very edge of that territory point here. But then when you use the barrage, it's not that far. Maybe you have the auto fire that goes. Okay, so I guess the auto fire is longer than the barrage range.
Orders.
I'm annoying when they do that, but it's whatever. Okay. Let's push to capture these trenches.
We don't have all day.
A lot of them here. The audio bug. Maybe playing at minimum graphics, if you can handle it, isn't ideal. So I was doing some testing to see what would be most effective, and I didn't have this at the maximum, and everything was maxed out. Okay, we're gonna retreat. We're losing. Let's get our Stug into battle. Let's get the Gwest Authority. The Flampanzer isn't doing anything against the Stuart, so let's. We got a satchel charge at that one. So these guys are really strong. These are good against like everything. They got anti-vehicle satchel charge. They can't get rushed. They got flamethrowers. They got a minesweeper that you can toggle, so you can get that damage back. You don't lose damage on the minesweeper. They can plant mines. They can plant demo charges. Man, these guys are definitely broken if they were ported into multiplayer. Okay, we're gonna bring Arlia G up. You're not doing anything.
Awaiting your command.
Windsor Pioneer.
Well done. The trenches are under our control. Now we push north before the British can respond.
Fueled and ready.
We have that one yet? Not quite. I really want to see that anti-vehicle satchel.
88mm anti-tank gun is en route to our location. We should deploy it near the trenches in preparation for an armored assault.
Oh, they have 2 flamethrowers. Wow. Yeah, these guys are death machines. Okay. Oh, we just got pop cap increase. That's cool. We're up to 100. We're gonna retreat though.
Awaiting orders. We have orders.
I just want to reinforce. I don't want to lose them. Bring the Stug up. Our AI is coming to help us out. Maybe, sort of. Maybe.
Hunt faster! While I give Usher your seat. Go and help us.
Understood.
Oh. That is cool.
Hunter here.
Oh, right. We can tank right. Okay, let's do that. Okay, you're going to retreat. Oh, right. We can't forget about the 88 here. See your auto reinforcing didn't even do anything there. Okay, we're gonna bring 88mm. We're gonna bring the 88mm gun over there.
Truck is in position. We should crew the anti-tank gun and face it northward to prepare for the arrival of the British troops.
One thing I want to do. These guys have upgrades. They have standard flamethrower, minesweeper, advanced fieldcraft, conducting disarm mines, pretty self-explanatory. Okay, increase repair rate. Okay, so I guess if we get this, they get advanced repair, just like the Gwest Authority. So these guys are like super engineers. Yeah, definitely not the most balanced. This is the interesting grenade launcher. Huh, so I don't know if this is like rifle grenades on rear echelon Company of Heroes 2 where they sort of automatically fire, or if this is like you can then launch rifle grenades as like a munition ability. But let's try it out. Okay, and we want to unload our 88, and we want to set it up. Not the longest range, only goes to about there, like about one screen. But for Company of Heroes, that is a pretty long range. Let's see if they'll shoot. No, I really want this 88 to fire because it's hopefully really good, cool. Try to bring the Stewart in. Come on, Stewart. Where are you going, buddy? Come back. Okay, another bug. Hopefully this isn't in multiplayer. Although I mean it wouldn't be that useful. So then you can't do anything. But
Let me guess.
oh, the AI repairs. That is so cool. Thank you, AI.
Get this panzer rolling. We're not expecting trouble, right?
Okay. 88. I don't know. I'd love maybe I just was too far forward, but I don't know. It'd be cool if it could shoot further, at least in the campaign. So now we're gonna select the 88 to tow it.
We're moving.
We go back here, collect our Panzer Grenadiers.
Jawohl.
We're gonna repair
We're
you.
moving. Otto, back in your seat.
Climb on.
Let's jump on here. Okay, this is cool. So they got some animation sorted down. Yeah, it's always this guy. This guy's always floating, and the legs are a bit wonky here. And I feel like this guy would fall off if they start too quickly or stop too quickly. But this is cool. Okay. Looks like a good screenshot. Okay, and I totally forgot we have the other two abilities here. So we got this L6, we got this Cannon Strafe, Stuka Assault. Okay. Alright. So utility vehicle standing by. We're all gonna get on a tank. Don't walk through the fire, you're losing HP. Don't lose HP when you walk through the fire. That is great. We gotta push up to the fuel. We got our little combat battalion. The only bad thing about tank riding is you can't use it like a half track, which well, I guess that's good for balance, but you can't just swing your guys on your tanks and then just drive into their base and kill all their infantry. Okay.
Those riflemen seem upset.
It's a cool explosion. Oh, are these the? Oh, that's the anti-tank satchel charge. The Guasatori. Okay. Man. I know this is literally bare minimum graphics, but I love all the little fragments there and whatever. That's cool. Oh, don't bring up the chat window. Who are these guys? Gurkha rifles? Elite infantry, Elite Enfields, Thompsons or Brens. Okay. I know we saw them in the campaign, but I don't really remember what they were like. It's literally 12 months ago.
How many times have we thrown the track?
Okay.
How many times was it pies forward?
Everybody set up here. Alright, let's just go forwards. Gotta secure this field. Just bring the 88 up even more. We're just going.
Move! Pick up those feet!
Let's go, go, go. Don't stop. Artillery. Okay, let's avoid this area. Come on, get out of there. Oh, yeah. That'll get you. Okay. Oh, you're not prepared for this. Where's that 88? Let's face it. No, Flampanzer, run away. Use the satchel charge. Yeah, this audio is so janky. I think I'm definitely gonna try playing this again, but play it all the way through it with like maximum graphics. Like I'm getting 46 frames. That's all right. It's not 60. Maybe if you know, when the game comes out, I'm still using this rig. You're kind of trapped. You know, I'm just saying, maybe if I'm getting 40 frames, you know, and I'm still using this rig, or maybe I'm on the go, and I'm still using this laptop. You know, if I could cap it like 30 frames just for consistency, that could be good. So even if you've got an older system, there's still hope, and it, you know, it doesn't look bad. You know, it's a little janky on the lines. The anti-aliasing could be better, but there's literally no anti-aliasing on right now, and it's 1080p. So yeah, I don't know. It's optimization. You know, one of those last things that comes online. All right, but let's bring you here, and let's get our repair truck forwards. We can cancel those move orders. We're just gonna have you go right there. Select the repair thing. Okay. We're gonna bombard. I guess they're in the train car. That's kind of cool. Oh, you're not doing so well.
Pioneers, we are being called upon.
We're gonna try to. Where are we? Let's use the flamethrowers to flush them out.
We stand ready.
See that grenade launcher in action? Oh, I guess that was it. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, that's a cool sound. He's very distinctive.
With haste! Fire on those men! Schnell! Infantry squad down!
Oh yeah, they got
Coraggio,
what unit
Genieri.
is that?
We
I won't tell you.
My guastatori will
We've seen it
shield
before
me.
though with the bazookas.
Everybody loaded. Good shooting! Infantry down!
Good shooting. Oh, that's a little macabre.
Pioneer squad stands
Panzer
ready
Grenadiers
for order.
relocating.
Let's go here. Okay, so you guys are back in business.
Ahead full.
Where's our truck?
We're receiving you.
Alright, I'm gonna tow you
Yeah. Quit pissing in
with the
my ear.
LEIG forwards. It's a cool lorry.
Repair what you can.
We're gonna go back to base to heal you up.
Panzer on standby.
Repair, repair. Huh, I guess if I lost... I'm gonna try repairing the Crusader with the recovery pop deck. Hopefully that works. It's only 10 pop caps, should have space for it.
Excellent work, men. The area is secure and the British forces are cornered.
Oh, and you can... Okay, so this, you don't have to like suicide anything. You can just take units out of the battlefield and then you'll have more pop cap. So you can try out different
Our
units.
spotters have reported that the British troops are attempting to withdraw to the northwest. We cannot allow that to happen. There is a village nearby. Capture it and blockade the road to prevent the British from escaping.
Upgrade
Let's
on the
upgrade
way.
machine guns. Can't forget that. Oh, they have a blitzkrieg ability.
88mm anti-tank gun up to defend the roads into the village against the British assault.
Ready, we have a heading. Men, with me.
You got 12 pop cap. Before we go on, there's stuff I can build at the base that's cool. Medical truck. Oh, I can just retreat. It's not that hard. Assault grenadiers. We've kind of seen them before, right? Oh, so this stuff is really disabled. You can't go back and... Oh, that's kind of disappointing. It'd be cool to get a Tiger. Yeah, like I can't get the Stuka. Okay, so yeah, let's see if we can get this Crusader then.
Received, Commandant.
I do like the... These are interesting mechanics for these, like, wrecked... Well, I guess it's not abandoned, right? But
Crew, learn by doing.
it's cool that the engine's burning and... I don't know. I think they've done a good job. Oh, and I've... Right, I think after this point, after you capture the fuel, the default camera angle is a little wonky. Oh, and it's actually going. Okay. I'm gonna lift him up. That's cool. Gonna Frankenstein it. We're gonna zap it back to readiness.
Engine damage.
Commandant.
Stand pioneers.
Okay, 110 front armor
My crew needs order.
versus 160 front armor. Interesting. 120 side armor, 80 rear. 82 side. Okay. So this doesn't really... No abilities or anything. That's a little disappointing.
Get this panzer rolling. We're not expecting trouble, right?
And there's... Seems like kind of the default like Panzer III.
How many times have we thrown a track? And how many times was it my fault? We have a heading.
Yeah, same
Let's move.
Panzer III lines. Alright.
Engines running.
Okay, let's do a little survey here. So... we gotta bring the 88 here, but we gotta clear the area first. You cleared out this guy, but... you got a little village here. I guess this is the center. Okay, interesting. Some kind of emplacement. Another one here. Oh, poor guy. R.I.P. Panzer III. This is nice little village. Alright. Oh yeah, and this is the default thing. You know, if you're a new player, you manipulate the camera by holding Alt and moving the mouse. And normally when you double tap backspace, it resets to the default camera view. But I guess the default camera view after you capture this point is a little wonky. Or it's not the same camera view as you had before. Alright. We're going to have our little repair base
Christian,
here.
confirm heading. I'll get us there.
Let's bring this up here.
Orders, crew. We're moving.
Move our armor up.
Back in your
Our
seats.
flame tank. Can't forget about the flame panzer. Yeah, man, the audio is so janky. Oh, I can't get the steward. Well, can I go over pop cap? Let's try it.
Utility vehicle confirmed.
Oh, they got a machine gun here. Let's get this flame panzer here. No, go back. Okay, let's use... No, we gotta spot him.
We're moving first! Otto, back in your seat!
Those are cool mechanics.
It's silent!
A new machine gun is silence. Alright. More machine gun. Oh dang, they all sort of collapse together.
We need all mobility. Get those legs going.
Alright. Let's bring our 88 up here. Bring the Stug up here. Bring the recovery half track up here. Okay. Let's bomb. What does this say? Stug assault. Placeholder effect. Intended is for targeted areas being hit in quick succession. Okay. Let's try it.
Everything in order. Forward then.
Good work. The Flak 36 is a powerful addition to our long range arsenal.
Let's just hold fire. Let's see
Use
that
our mobile squads to find targets for it.
the
Now
Stug
we
is
should
coming.
set up
Oh,
the
there we
Flak
go.
36 to cover the roads into the village.
1, 2. And more. I guess it's still active, so I can't select it and it's still lit up. Okay. Kind of disappointed.
Discipline, soldiers.
The order's coming! Ahead, forward!
Yes, we can do that.
Stop what you're doing!
Crew, move it!
Oh. Really teleported there, didn't it?
Vehicle and crew, like a nice Sunday drive, eh?
Panzers get priority!
Okay. Let's take out the anti-tank gun.
Seek cover. Fight God.
Oh, LEIG, can't forget about you. Alright, let's break into the town here. Oh, they're suppressed. Alright. Oh, you can fire a smoke grenade. That's cool. Oh, shit. Okay, that's a tank. Let's use this strafe.
Promotion, boys!
We can't. There.
We're moving out!
Man, the audio is so janky.
Keep the infantry
Oh,
defeated!
come on. LEIG, let's set you up. Forward aid post, that's gonna be good. Double flame kill to roast them.
Pioneer squad at the ready.
Come on, Crusader, live. No. RIP.
We get there.
Come on, shoot him up, shoot him
Pioneers
up.
ready.
Go first! Don't let them flank!
No slacking. Get going.
Come on, throw the satchel.
Enemy back! Knocked out!
Oh well. Dead anyway. That's right. Okay, the camera there.
Heads down. Knees up.
Get this recovery track in.
Understood.
Driver!
Bring the Stug here.
We don't have
Firing. Comandante. Fight, you seats. Fight.
everything! Silence! We're dying on us! They're hitting us! Panzer, ready!
We need that Stug.
We have a heading! Let's move!
Let's use this point blank strike. Doesn't go very far.
Don't wait for permission!
I don't see this being very useful except if you're already winning or you're like playing the campaign, because you normally are supposed to drive your vehicles up to point blank anything. Because you're gonna get snared or encircled. Let's use that tassel charge here. It's like, oh, there it goes. Nice. Okay, let's make this our.
Well done. We have control of the village.
I think it's a
Intercept
42
and
point.
destroy the withdrawing British troops by setting up defenses here or taking up positions along the main road.
Okay, so let's repair all this stuff.
Orders acknowledged.
Get this
Everyone
Panzer going! We're
to
not
action.
expecting trouble, right?
Heading to your grid point.
We got another HQ. I kind of don't want anything. Let's try this
Welcome to
L6.
the front. Panzers coming through.
We are ready. Let's advance, pioneers.
Okay, let's put some mines to protect our 88.
We'll have it up.
Got your tools? Then we're going.
Improvised demo charge. Is it really a box? We're digging. Okay.
Christian, Commandant.
Plenty of ground to cover.
Help them out with the
They're bigger
repairs
than
here.
us.
It's done. What now? Quiet marching. Get information.
Prepare yourselves, men.
It's ready.
The British troops are approaching.
It's patched up.
Pass me the fuse. We're setting
Jawohl.
a trap.
Pioneer squad moving out. We have construction work to do.
Utility vehicle standing by.
Minus
Ahead,
delay.
full.
Put this
Full
tank
to
here.
Commandant.
Put the Flampanzer here.
Clear the way.
How many
Initiative.
times have we thrown
Here's our cute little L6. Alright. Not a lot of front armor. Very small. It says here it has a 20mm main gun, so it isn't really going to do much. Except against like maybe light tanks and infantry. Oh, it has a flamethrower. That's interesting. Don't need more of those, so I'll just put the spotting scope on it. Actually, no, I want more mines.
That thing you asked for is ready.
Oh, here they come. Holy cow.
My
Are we in
crew
position?
ready. Panzer Grenadiers
Not really. 88's going. Is this gonna... How do I click on it? How's it detonate? I don't know what to do with this. I'm gonna put this on vehicle only.
Only vehicles.
Pioneers, quick march.
Artillery incoming.
Artillery.
It's done.
Okay.
Commandant, marching. Get information.
Do we have anything? Just the LEIG, okay. Sorry, we got our Stug.
Otto, back in your seat.
We're gonna... Let's, oh.
Get to our destination,
for
men.
us.
Okay. Doesn't seem very safe. Oh,
Let's
and
go.
here they come. Okay, the mine just disappeared. Oh no, L6.
Enemy armor destroyed. Those are coming close.
Enemy artillery.
Artillery. Oh, can we try? Oh, this big traffic jam.
Enemy gas.
Run away. Try to tow you out of the way.
Driver, throttle up. We don't have one here.
See, oh man, I blew all my ammo on those mines that sort of exploded. That's cool. I like how they still roll forward and they blow up, but
All right, we're moving.
alright. Turn around, Guasatori, come up here. LEIG's fired. There's that artillery.
Fury, pioneer.
Okay.
The enemy forces have been defeated.
Everything's hot.
Panzer Grenadiers await orders.
I think we did it. Okay, cool. And there we go. We saved the city? Question mark. Actually, I don't think so. We're attacking, so definitely did not save the city. And there we go. Shameless plug. Go pre-order the game if you had fun. I guess this is a link to the post game survey. So yeah, go ahead and do that. That's really great for feedback for the devs. They'll ask you very specific questions. But in the main menu here, there's also a link to the forums, the co-development forums, where you can post, pretty much, if you want to give more feedback there, more specific feedback, this is the place to do it. But yeah, folks, thanks for watching through that. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try this again with different graphics options. I'm not really sure if that maybe like it's a memory issue with the sound. I don't really know. Output quality medium. I mean, I don't know. You know, the sound was really janky there, but all in all, it was fun. It felt like Co. You know, there were some bug things here and there, like the demo charge was just a box in the street. Some of the mines just disappeared. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun, you know, it didn't crash, right? I didn't bug splat. So that's good. It was a lot of fun. Felt like Co. I love the new setting. I love North Africa. It's a different, it's like a totally different vibe because it's like earlier in the war. In terms of art and aesthetic, it's a totally new environment. You know, we've been to Normandy before. We've been to the Netherlands. We've been to like the Ardennes or like the Rhineland area and like in like Co2, like Ardennes Assault and stuff. We've been to the Eastern Front and, you know, Co3. Now we're Italy and North Africa. So Mediterranean theater of operations. I think it'd be really cool too if we got miniature campaigns or missions or, you know, multiplayer content somehow inspired by more of the Mediterranean. So like you'd have, you know, I'm just thinking historically, right? Like 1941, the Nazis and Italians go into Yugoslavia, they go into Greece, they go into Crete. I don't know, you know, there's some random Italian islands as well. But like Western Mediterranean, I don't really know as much about. But yeah, I mean, I feel like there's so many. The Mediterranean itself is just a wide variety of different landscapes and different ethnicities, and that's one thing that they're trying to bring in. I think they always talk about representation and not in a sort of, you know, I think it's genuine. It's not like we just want to appeal to as many people as possible to get them to buy our game. I think they really want to emphasize like all the different nations, especially under the banner of the Commonwealth. You know, they have the Gurkhas in there. They're like from British India, I think. You know, you had all the dominions. You had South Africa, Canada, Anzacs. I mean, but then also the Mediterranean itself, right? You could have, you know, all the different Yugoslav nations. You could have Greece. You have Egypt. You have Libya. Maybe even like Western North Africa, like Morocco, French Algeria, another American faction. I mean, who knows? You could even have the French in there too. Like you could have kind of like the Italians. You could have like the Vichy French. You could have the Free French. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I think this definitely gets overlooked in history because the American focus is really like Normandy in the Pacific, kind of like in the general consciousness, right? So I feel like there's just a lot of stuff that if you just sort of dig a little bit under the surface, it's, you know, there's really a lot of different things you can add. So anyway, that's sort of my loose off the cuff wish list for Co3. But yeah, once again, thanks everyone for tuning in. This is brand new YouTube channel, but I'll have some more content out pretty soon. Just kind of explaining what I'm doing here, and yeah, if you've been in the Co2 community for especially the last couple of years since COVID, I've been pretty active, like on co2.org, helping out with the Master League series of tournaments. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited for this new chapter, and I want to keep getting involved and also kind of bring people together. And because there's so many, at least in the older games, you know, there's a lot of information and stuff that just isn't out there publicly, but you sort of have to, well, sorry, it's not in the game, right? Like unit stats, you don't see unit stats in the game, which is really frustrating. So you have to like go to this third-party website, and half of them are out of date now, because the information, I guess, just isn't updated. I'm not really sure what the deal is, but anyway, there's just a lot of resources out there that people need or people could use, and so I'm all about kind of connecting people together and keeping this community strong and keeping it, positive, and I feel like it's been overwhelmingly positive these last few years. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. You know, I'll have links in the what's it called? Links in the description below, so you can connect with me, connect with other Company of Heroes minded individuals. I'll also post links to like the code dev forums, and I'll post a link that you can access to the pre-order, things like that. Just everything you need to know about Co3, about the Co community, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Oh, I'm probably copying some YouTuber. See you in the next one. I don't remember who that is, but I'll see you later. Alligator. I don't know. So many euphemisms, aphorisms, so many isms out there. You know, look, English is a hard language, right? Anyway, I will see you guys later.